it's time. Time to lean on each other. Welcome, friends, to everyone here. Welcome, friends, time to draw near. Welcome, friends, whatever time has passed. Welcome here, where the strangers are old friends. Welcome to the Wandering Bard. I am Jeremy Grafe. We have a bit of a New Year's party happening. Well, New Year's Day party happening anyway. So Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2024. Hopefully, this year is going to be a good one for all and sundry. Health and happiness to all. We've got a few holiday favorites that are still hanging around and are still somewhat seasonally appropriate. How's everybody doing in the chat? Okay.
Good. Sorry, I was also writing back because Carlos says, hey, but his dad's in the hospital. So he's going to be in and out. And Silly Frog is here, and they had a nice, quiet New Year's, and Pine Racers in the chat.
Nice. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, people in the chat. And other people who are here just listening. Hi, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. If you're new, pop into the chat and do say hello. We love greeting new friends. So I have some fairly major news tonight that I'll be talking about more at length later, but Jordan Cavalier, Marshall Fisher, and I have been together as a band called Lemning for the last little while. Marshall came on to the band in May. Jordan and I started it in February, and I'm happy to report that we're pretty far along on an album together, and I feel really good about it. I'm going to talk a lot more about that a little bit later this evening, but I just wanted to tease that out there because I'm really excited about what we've got. So, yeah. Anybody want to guess what the track list is?
Hey, guess who's here? Your cousin Scott.
Hey, Scott.
He said it hasn't been a while, but Twitch tells him it's his 20-month anniversary.
Oof.
Or 21-month anniversary.
Well, thank you, Scott. I hope you and
Celebration.
Andrea and the rest of the gang have had a delightful, if low-key, holiday. Well, we're not quite into Epiphany yet, but I felt like it was a good idea to play at least one of my favorite holiday songs. Kings of Orient are bearing gifts, we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold thy bring to crown him again, king forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, So those of you who are familiar with the Nativity story recognize that this is, in fact, the Magi showing up to pay homage to the Christ child. I say Magi because if you look at the original Greek, it doesn't really indicate that it's three kings, or even that there were three. They were a bunch of Gentiles who showed up and they recognized the divinity of this kid, which I think is a pretty amazing miracle. But it led to some pretty scary moments, because those of you who are following along in your book at home know that an unintended consequence of the Magi showing up was it alerted Herod, the local Roman regent, that there was this really amazing child. And of course Herod thought the child was a threat to his power, so he ordered the massacre of, a bunch of toddlers. And the English town of Coventry used to run a pageant in the 16th century. And the Coventry Carol is a relic of that, and also talks a little about that event. And I'm thinking about that carol because there is a lot of unrest, and there are a lot of children that are in the middle of war zones tonight, and all because some despot cares more about their power than they do about the kids.
Tiny child, bye-bye, lule, lule. Oh, sisters too, how may we do for to preserve this day, this poor youngling for whom we sing, bye-bye, lule, lule. Herod the king and is raging, charged he hath this day his man of might in his own sight, all young children to slay. That woe is me, poor child, for thee, and ever mourn and sigh for thy parting, neither say nor sing, bye-bye, lule, lule. Lule, lule, thou tiny child, bye-bye, lule, lule. Lule, lule, thou tiny child, bye-bye, lule, lule.
Yes. So I hope
What's that song?
that is the Coventry Carol.
Oh. Where did you find that?
Well, recently I was listening to an 80s compilation of Christmas songs where
Oh yeah, we had that.
Alison Moyet sang it. But I mean, it's a really old song, and if you I mean, if you've been listening to older Christmas music, like in the 40s and the 60s, I'm pretty sure there's like Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett versions of the Coventry Carol as well. It's a gorgeous song. And I think one of the things that sometimes gets missed, we think about like Jingle Bells and songs like that, which certainly have their place. But I mean, this isn't always a happy holiday. And like, if you're an observant Christian and you're like reading through the whole story, there are moments of like terror. So like the next step after the massacre of the innocents, or part of it, Mary, Joseph, and the Christ child fled to Egypt as refugees. So like it's actually a pretty terrifying story. Not that there isn't a place for celebrating. Like, I think we should celebrate this time of year, but
it's a both and.
Yeah. I think not all of us are having a happy Christmas. And hopefully, if that's you, hopefully you'll take some comfort in hanging out here at the Wandering Bard. We're certainly glad that you're here. And we're hoping that the new year is a happy one for all of us. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. So this is Christmas, I hope you have fun, the near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, for rich and the poor ones. The world is so wrong. So happy Christmas, for black and for white, for the sake of our children. Let's stop all the fight. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, a new one just begun. So happy Christmas, we hope you have fun, the near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. Yes. So, I have so many hopes for 2024. And I think I've got good reason to have some of that, at least personally. So, like, one thing that's really cool, and I know if you're new, maybe you haven't heard this, those are the rest of you, I'm sorry that I'm repeating myself, but I'm really excited that a month from now, I will be on my way to Arizona to perform at the Arizona Renaissance Festival, and I will be there for the whole season with my friend Mark Williams, and you'll probably see Vid Wegner as well with us. We're really excited to get a chance to hang out together and play together and skip winter. And just be in a new place. There are a bunch of friends there that are already there. So, Barely Balanced is there. So I'm really excited to get to see Cam and Margie, and Langer's Ball are there. So many good acts. And it's going to be exciting to be there for a couple of months and see some of their shows and get a chance to get to know some folks better and just get reacquainted with some others that I haven't seen in a while. So that's February and March. Mark and I are then going to travel east and play Avalon Medieval Fair for the second year. And we're really excited about that as well. Again, it'll be great to be reunited with some friends, get a chance to make some music together, and hopefully get a chance to see a little bit more of the area this year than last. And then I get back here in early May, and at the end of May, Jordan Cavalier and I will be performing at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair as Lemning. This is our first gig as the band. We're really excited about this, not only because Jersey will be in the same site as last year, and they've expanded their season to 4 weekends now. So we're really we're honored and stoked to be part of what promises to be a banner year for them. And as for the rest of the year, not sure yet. I'm waiting to hear back from some directors with proposals that I sent out. Hopefully I will be hearing from them before I leave for Arizona, but maybe not. We'll see. So maybe some nice good vibes for that. But the big news is at the beginning of 2023, Jordan and I met. Our good friend Michael Gartner introduced us. And after a few weeks of calls and emails, I drove up to Connecticut, and Jordan and I played some music for a few days. And, it felt to the two of us like we had the good basis for some pretty great music that we would love to share with all of you lovely people. And by midsummer, we decided that by the time Pennsylvania Ren Fair closed at the end of October, we were going to record an album. So a lot of you have been following for a bit, and you know that I've been writing and working on a solo album for a while, and some of that focus has changed to, use some of those songs for Lemning. And we are just about done with all the major recording as of this morning. We've got a couple little bits that we're going to come in and add here and there, but it's pretty much polishing from here on out. So the plan is to have, we're going to coincide our release party with New Jersey Ren Fair. And we hope that any of you that are nearby will come and hang out with us. We'll have actual real CDs. And we're beyond excited.
What? Real CDs?
Yeah. We've been kind of playing it kind of quiet because we weren't sure how long recording was going to take. But after the last week, Jordan was just down from Connecticut and, came in like a Greek hero and got all of his nickel harpa and octave harpa parts recorded. So we're in a really great space right now, and I'm really excited. Vid Wegner and I are going to be mixing and mastering the album when I'm in Arizona, and I'm really excited with where we're at now. So I hope y'all who haven't been signed up to my newsletter on my website, I hope you do that, because I will be posting some really regular stuff about it. I'm also going to be posting some things to YouTube and maybe some other socials in the coming weeks, kind of some making of and behind the scenes stuff. I might be doing a preview listen. And everybody who's been a subscriber on the website is going to get a copy before everybody else, months before everybody else, in fact. So,
Shiny.
Because without subscribers, we couldn't have done this. So we're doing everything ourselves because it's a lot cheaper than hiring a studio, as much as we might want to do that. But because of your support over the last few years, I've actually been able to learn how to record fairly well. And the spot that we're in right now is a pretty great one. We've got 9 songs that are going to be on the album. The album is about 45 minutes long. And if you've been watching The Wandering Bard for the last 3 years, you'll probably be able to guess a few of the songs. So there will be 3 originals. Welcome Friends is on the album. Burning Day is on the album, and Sunflowers is on the album. And then we've got a mix of some of our Ren Fair greatest hits for you. And I'm happy to say that we've got so much stuff left in our repertoire that we're probably going to record another album before the end of 2024. It's going to depend slightly about like when we can get together and get all our parts together. But it's looking pretty good that when I get home in May, we'll be able to hit the studio again and hopefully get most of the next album done as we're releasing the first one. So I know it's been kind of quiet on the record front for the last few years, and thank you for bearing with us. But I think things are about to speed up exponentially, and we're so thankful that you've been with us and excited to share what's going to be, we think, a really great bit of music for all of you and for us. So thanks, friends.
Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For her style and her beauty there's none can excel. She smiles on my countenance as she sits on my knee. Sure there's no one on earth who's as happy as me. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Our ship lies at harbor, we're ready to dock. I wish a safe landing without any shock. might fail, my course may be challenged by November gale. If fortune shall prove to be friend or be foe, you will always be with me wherever I go. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all brief to refrain, for we may and might never all meet here again.
Hey, Judith checked in and she said Happy New Year.
Oh.
She's on Facebook.
Oh, hey, Judith. Nice of you to drop by.
I didn't know if I told you, but Matt's here too.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Hanging
Happy
out.
New Year.
And also agree with us that Langer's Ball are really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Langer's Ball are great. It's going to be interesting being in Arizona. I'm excited to see what the schedule is like, because I want to plan my day. I mean, I want to see Barely Balanced a little bit, like performing, and see Michael and Hannah performing as Langer's Ball. And
yeah, they haven't really updated the website yet at Arizona, so I've been kind of keeping my eye on that too.
I'm sure that's going to happen in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I know that they post on socials, but the website hasn't updated. But New Jersey posted their theme this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's a Brothers Grimm fairy tale theme.
Cool.
Yeah, at New Jersey Ren Fair this year. So that'll be
excited
interesting.
about that.
Yeah. Kind of like a will it be bad or will it end in a fairy tale kind of. They kind of left it Brothers Grimm style.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll be really interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was more information than I knew.
And they literally just posted it today on socials. The theme for 2024. And New Jersey has a ton of, like, if you're local, there's a bunch of like VIP things going on right now. So they're doing it's 4 weekends this year at New Jersey.
Yeah, 4 weekends.
Yeah, so Jeremy will be there for all 4. But yeah, they got a lot of stuff, cool new things happening.
I'm stoked for it.
And new acts like Jeremy and a couple other people.
Yeah.
And a lot of favorites that are back. So yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast, I think, because I know Lemning, we're gonna play 3 of our own shows, and then we're probably gonna do like a big joint show with the Rowdy Bardlings. So that'll be a blast, because that could be a lot of people on stage. So we're really excited about all of it. But I know for some of us, 2023 felt like a bit of a dumpster fire. So, I mean, I for one would be happy to rise from the ashes. I know it comes with pain, but I know I'll come back to life
The end is the beginning. Restores my life. I am burning to ash today, and I know it comes with pain. But I know I'll come back to life, reborn, restore my flight. From the ashes I'll rise to a new stage of life. I make great for what's lost, burn to ash and then rise, burning up in a day. You two fires embrace. This isn't the end, only a change. From the ashes I'll rise to a new stage of life. I make great for what's lost, burn to ash and then rise. You two fires embrace. This isn't the end, only a change. I am burning to ash today, and I know it comes with pain. But I know I'll come back to light, reborn, restore my flight. Well, friends,
Hey, that one's going to be on the album, too.
it is. And in the place that most of you have come to expect it, probably firmly anchoring the album.
Firmly anchoring the album that they are working on.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt Homan says Happy New Year.
Oh, happy New Year, Mr. Homan.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I hope everybody's New Year's Eve was at least enjoyable. Hopefully mellow. I know a lot of us have had a pretty hectic schedule lately, so I would say an exciting wild night, but I think some of us are probably ready to just kind of relax a little. So
we got our first day hike in today, like always.
we did, and
Yep.
it was just rainy enough to keep most of the trails kind of open and relatively quiet.
It was nice. It's like that quiet rain, where the rain you don't mind when you're hiking.
Yeah, but
really
it sounded
good.
nice.
Yeah, it sounded nice. Exactly.
Nice, gentle, percussive rain throughout the damp forest.
Oh, Judas stayed home with the cats. That's a good thing to do.
It is. So, I'm sorry to say we only have one more song for you, but it is a good ender, especially on this New Year's Day. If you haven't already, please give this channel a follow. It is an easy way to to support what we're doing here at The Wandering Bard. If you're really excited about it, did you know that as an Amazon Prime member, you get a free Twitch subscription every month?
What?
We would love it if you picked this one.
We're thankful for the people who have. Thank you.
Yes, very thankful. the Eternal String Fund and software packages. It's wonderful to have folks helping with that. So you find folk who have been underwriting this little community project. Thank you so much. We really couldn't do it without you. Do pop over to jeremygrafemusic.com and give the newsletter a hit. We've got a lot of stuff that's going to be getting announced in the next few weeks. Generally speaking, I only email on Monday mornings, but the next few months, we're probably going to be emailing a little more as we ramp up to the record release for Lemning in May. Yeah.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of auld lang syne? For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. For auld lang syne, and here's a hand, my trusty friend, and kiss a hand of thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet. For auld lang syne, for auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. For auld lang syne, for auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. For auld lang syne.
Friends, Happy New Year. We hope that all of you have a healthy and happy New Year going forward. Love you all. See you next Monday.
Bye, friends. Happy New Year.